Guess where I met my husband? Take a wild guess. I met my husband on the street of Mark Zuckerberg. I met my husband on WhatsApp. Can you believe that? Yes. So, with the advent of the internet comes the possibility to meet your husband from any part of the world. What did they say about the internet again? It has made us a global village. It means that you can connect with anyone, whether in Asia, in any part of Africa, in Australia, in Europe, North America, South America, or any part of the world at all. In today's video, I want to help you navigate online dating as a Christian lady. Are you ready for this one? You need to sit back, tighten your belt, because you know what? That dream God put on your heart to marry an Oyibo man or to marry a Dutch or a German. Like when I was growing up, I could still remember I said I was going to marry a white man. But where would the white man have found me? But with the internet, Oyibo man is set. So this video is about helping you navigate online dating as a Christian lady. Are you ready? Let's do it. So, for someone who is ready to date online in the new year 2025, these are powerful tips I'm about to share will help you date intelligently online with your spirit alert and your senses intact. Number one tip is mindset shift. You need a mindset shift. You need to realize that real people and good people are online. If you are real and you are online, then you need to believe that there's another real man out there who's a good person who is also online. There's been countless of numbers of people who have met their spouses online. And the very popular one we know in Nigeria here, where I'm filming from, is Minister Moses Bliss. He met his wife Mary Bliss on Instagram. That is just one out of the many hundreds and even thousands, I dare say, of people who have met their spouses online, right? So you need a mindset shift. Don't think your spouse must come from your local assembly or from your work or school or your environment. So you need to open up to the possibility that, oh, my husband can meet me online, all right? So you need that mindset shift. Maybe like 20 years ago, it was a thing people fought. They will literally tell you, don't date online, um, don't marry someone you met online, But times have changed, and the honest truth is, we don't stay rigid because our parents did not meet themselves online doesn't mean that you cannot meet your spouse online. So you need to shift that mindset you have that you can't meet a good person online, because I have met a good person online, so you too can meet a good person. Number two tip is give it time. Don't rush into relationships with people you barely know, with a man you barely know. In the business world, there's something called KLT, which is know, like, and trust. Customers will always know, like, and trust before they can pay you and give you money. We can apply the same principle in dating here, especially with a total stranger you barely know. You need to know that man. You need to know his real name, not his nickname. What is his real name? Where is he from? Where is he based? What is he doing? What local assembly does he attend? Who is his pastor? You need to know as much as possible about this person. In the dating season is when you are probing. So I would like to say probe, probe, probe intelligently. And when I say probe, I don't mean you just sit him down, and start investigating him like some FBI. No, it's something you do in your conversations. For instance, he calls you and he's like, how are you today? And like, you guys talk, and then he was like, oh, I just got back from work. a good time to say, oh, work, how was work today? So tell me, what do you do? It's a conversation. So it's not looking like, oh, did they send this one to come and investigate me? So you must do it intelligently. Remember, intelligence by the spirit. That is what we are exploring, okay? So you need to know this man. Know as much as you can, right? Then you need to like him. As you begin to know the person, you will either become fond of them or you will dislike them. Because in knowing them, you begin to tap into their mindset. Oh, how does this person reason? When you guys have a conversation on a subject matter, it can reveal what he feels about something. It can reveal what he thinks about God, what he thinks about church, what he thinks about pastors, the things that mean so much to you about his faith, you know. So, and it will begin to show if this is someone you like or someone you dislike. So you need to know him, you need to like him. So what do you like how he talks? Do you like his voice? Do you like his sense of humor? Do you like his way of reasoning? Do you like so you need to like him, because you can't marry someone you don't like. So know him, like him, and then finally you need to trust him. And by trust, I mean being able to rely on his character, his words, and even his ability. So, for instance, if he says, oh, I'm going to call you at 6 p.m. tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes, it's 5 p.m., no call. Of course, he didn't say he was going to call you at 5. It's 6 p.m., no call. 6:10, no calls. 7 p.m., no call. 9 o'clock, no call. Till the next day, still no call, and there's no text saying, oh, sorry, I couldn't call you. XYZ came up. I needed to handle it and I couldn't call you. And then the next time he calls you, he just goes on to the conversation. He doesn't even apologize or, and all. And then if you start to see that there is a repeat of such kind of scenario, then you know this person is not worthy to be trusted, at least with their words. So you need to know this man, you need to like him, and then you need to trust him. If you don't know him, you don't like him, and you don't trust him, then you shouldn't be committing to a serious relationship with this man. So that's number 2. You don't need to rush. Take your time. Number 3 tip is don't be over trusting. Yes, I know I said no, like, and trusting, but I'm referring to over trusting. I mean, this is someone you are still getting to know, right? So you want to get to that place where you are not gullible, you're not naive, and you are not easily deceived. Okay? So listen for what he is saying, but also listen for what he is not saying. If something is fishy, take your time to investigate it. And more importantly, don't leave the Holy Spirit to the back burner. You want to engage with the Spirit of God. So if the Spirit of God prompts your heart towards something, for instance, the Spirit of God just say, Google his name now, and you Google his name or Google his workplace or you check him out on LinkedIn. The Spirit of God just prompts you to do that. Please do it, right? So we are not saying, oh, he's a total stranger, but you cannot be over trusting. So I remember one time a guy came to the house to fix, I think something in the house, and I'm just meeting the guy for the first time, and he's coming into our home. I cannot trust you. As much as I want to be hospitable, I still need to be sensitive. Jesus tells us to be as wise as serpents. If you know anything about serpents are very observant. They watch their prey from a distance, and for a while they study and understudy until they get the perfect time to strike. And Jesus says, be as wise as serpents. So in your online dating, be as wise as serpents. Many people have fallen for tricksters, they are falling for fraudsters, they are falling for kidnappers, they are falling for the wrong kind of people just because it suspended their ability to think. All right, so don't be over trusting. If God prompts your heart towards something, investigate it, do your due diligence. But 4, Do your due diligence. Check their digital footprints for clues of who they are. For people who are active on social media or on the internet, you can check for who they are. What are they doing? Check out for mutual friends that you have with them. Ask questions. Google their names. Google their work history. Check them on LinkedIn for people who are active there. Confide in mature believers in your life. Don't do it all by yourself. And in all that you do, engage with the Holy Spirit, because He knows how to reveal things to us, even the things we know not of, right? So you want to engage the Spirit of God in guiding you into all truth concerning, I'm using that in context, the things that concern this man in question. And of course, He knows how to reveal the lies. So you don't want to suspend, your spirit because you are dating. This is a perfect time to date by the Spirit. Don't suspend who you are as a child of God just because you are dating. We are called to do life with God at the center of it, including our dating life. All right, so that's number 4. Number 5 is pray about Him. Yes, pray about Him. You realize that I have been mentioning the face of the Holy Spirit all along. I feel like if you pray about this person early enough and you just met them, and the day you met them and you've been having conversations like every other day, that's the perfect time to start praying. Lord, what is your will? Is this the man? Because you don't want to waste your time, waste his time, waste your energy, waste your effort, waste your emotions, and all of that, only to realize that, oh, this is not the man. Not every man who comes in your life is meant to be your life partner. I mean, you can only marry one. So imagine tens of men coming around. If you pray once you meet them, it will save you future heartaches, right? So pray about him early enough. Early enough. Early enough. Okay. Number 6 is don't date like the world. So we are talking about intelligent dating as a Christian lady. So you don't date like the world. There's a way the world dates. Even online dating, there's a way they date. So they meet a man on maybe a dating app online. They exchange contacts, they start talking. The next thing, the man can ask for their nude, they start sexting, sharing sexual text. You are a child of light, and you want to allow the light of Christ to reflect in your conversations. He said, in all things that we do, in words, in deed, in conduct, let it be consistent as children of light. So when a person starts sending your naked images, this is a wrong person. You want to block them ASAP. You want to run away, run for your life, okay? So date like a believer that you are. If this person is requesting things that are not consistent with your values, then you want to discard such conversations and terminate it ASAP, right? So date like a believer, even though you are doing it online. Number 7 is don't meet in secret locations for the first time. And yes, I said for the first time, and even subsequently, you're not supposed to be meeting in secret locations. So you've been dating this person for a while, and you're going to finally meet them in person for the first time. I remember the first time my husband and I met, we have been speaking for, I think, about 2 months, thereabouts, and we're going to meet for the first time. For whatever reason, I had peace about seeing him in my house. For a person like me, I would have chosen like a neutral place, like a restaurant, like a very busy place where other people can be there. But I had peace about him coming to my house. And the day he came, my mom was around. So he met my mom and he met me. So for the first time, you're going to meet someone you have been speaking with online. You've never met them. Please try as much as possible to meet them in an open space. In fact, don't go alone. Make sure not to go alone. Make sure you go with a friend or a sister or someone you trust to go along with you. It's for your safety. I know is someone you're dating, and all of that, and you want to protect it. If this person is secretive, please run for your life. Your relationship can be private but not secretive. They are two different things, right? If he's telling you, don't let anyone know, don't tell anyone I'm seeing you, don't come with anyone, be suspicious of them. So be careful where you meet them for the first time. So the extra is something I already mentioned. You need to understand their social media lifestyle. Is this person an introverted person or an extroverted person? So for some people, they are extroverted in the sense that they share their life on social media. You literally can tell what is happening about them on social media. For some other people, they share nothing about themselves. They are private online and they're private in offline too. So you need to understand this kind of person, or is this person really introverted or a private person? Because some people, they are probably married or they have a serious relationship and you see them sharing that, but they tell you to keep your relationship with them private, secretive, not even private. So you need to be careful. You need to probe into their social media lifestyle. Is this person really a private person? And some people, they will even update on their status single, but they are married with kids. So you want to be as careful as possible. That's why I say engage the Holy Spirit, because He reveals all things that we need to know about people we don't know that are important for our information. He reveals them to us. So there we have it, 7 powerful tips for intelligent online business. Thank you so much for watching up until now, and tell me in the comments which of the tips do you find very helpful or insightful, and which other tip can someone who wants to date online um, take note of. You can share it in the comments, or that you have that has helped you in navigating online dating. Just share in the comments. I want to hear from you. All right. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, why not? Please go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell icon so that every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you so much. I'll catch you on the next video. And yes, on the next video, I'm going to show you how to position properly for online dating in 2025. You don't want to miss it for anything, so watch out for the video. Bye.